with another episode and the second, actually, this is the third to final episode of the Toy Showcase, third episode 38. Tonight, we're going to be talking about Robin Hood, the Prince of Thieves toys, and the movie Willow, same thing, and the Hook with Robin Williams. Some great stuff that I remember as a kid. But of course, with me, my amazing co-host, Retro Ryan. Buddy, if you want to let everyone know who you are and what you do.
What's up, guys? Retro Ryan here. You can catch me live every Tuesday night, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, taking your 80s, 90s game requests and playing you 80s, 90s toy and game footage. What ties all these three franchises and movies in common to me is they were a huge phenomenon when they were out, but somehow they have faded into some more relatively obscurity. And what I mean by that is maybe we could argue Willow still, they tried to relaunch a show for that, I believe, right? But dude, Robin Hood with Costner and Hook, those are remembered by us, but it's like kind of like the Dick Tracy effect. Like it was huge then, toy lines, movies, merch, but now it doesn't get as mentioned as Goonies or like Lost Boys or like Stand By Me or all the John Hughes stuff. It's a little bit slept on. Like, you're like, I guarantee you, if you showed somebody like some Robin Hood toys or some Willow or Hook, they'd be like, oh, I forgot all about these. You're going to hear shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you show people Ninja Turtles or He-Man, they've already been thinking about that. They've already been seeing that. They already been seeing Ghostbusters forever, right? It never really faded into the obscurity of like, I mean, Hook, that's almost one of the slept on at this point Robin Williams movies, because people go to other movies, they think of Robin Williams now. They think of like, Miss Doubtfire, Good Will Hunting. Some are still quoted more than even Hook, but like it never left our memories. Like and to me, because like, okay, even Costner, right? A lot of people will still think Dances of Wolves before they'll think Robin Hood, right? They'll think Field of Dreams before they think of Robin Hood. And Robin Hood, he was amazing in it. Amazing cast, and all three of these movies are amazing. But I just wanted to point that out, that it's amazing how over time things that were a phenomenon do kind of, you have to kind of, it's like a book, you clear that dust off the cover, right? It's kind of like that kind of thing. You're rediscovering it.
Well, rediscovering or, kind of going to go see old friends, depending on how much you watched it as a kid, how much
Yeah.
it resonated with you. I mean, you think about Hook, right? It was such a cool movie with Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman, and it was set
People
around
forget it.
Christmas time, you know.
Vince, people even forget it's Spielberg. They
Yes,
forget it's a Spielberg movie, bro.
yeah, true, very true. But I mean,
And you know what's weird? One other tidbit. Even Spielberg himself, I think he's not that thrilled with it. I think he's had mixed things to say about it. He's like, I don't know if he's that proud of it. I know he said some kind of stuff about it that, I mean, I love it, but I don't know if looking back, he's as proud as he was then.
mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can find some interviews to see what I'm talking about. He kind of has some mixed feelings about it. Like maybe he didn't, like he said something to the effect of he doesn't think it's one of his best works, but I think it was amazing.
Well, think about it though, right? It came out around Christmas, of course. It was shot. I mean, the movie centers around Christmas until like he goes to Neverland. Uh, but it was this fun, fantastic movie. You had Julia Roberts in it, playing Tinkerbell. It just had an all-star cast, and it was like
Dustin Hoffman.
so many iconic scenes, and it. You're right though, because like I was reading something today. Somebody posted something about like say your favorite Robin Williams movie, and don't mention Goodwill Hunting, and then what was the other movie? It was one of his other known movies. And I'm like, well, what about Dead Poet Society? What about like
Dude,
Good Morning America?
You know what's really relevant to our show too that gets slept on that he did? Remember the Toy movie? and he's in this crazy. It's almost like a Burton movie, but it's not. It's a I forget the director. Remember, it's like Toy, and it's like
Oh, Toys.
is it
Yeah, Toys. Yeah.
the
LL Cool
sister of
J.
Cusack, the
Huh?
sister of Cusack,
Yeah, Joan
Cusack's
Cusack.
sister.
Yep.
That's another one that was a kind of a big deal for a while when it came out, and nobody, dude, it's hard to find people that remember that one. Like even mentioning it now, we had to think a minute to see which one I'm talking about. But that's another one that they don't mention for Robin enough. They don't mention Toys. They sometimes forget Hook was him.
Well,
You
like,
know?
so that I want to say this, but Toys is one of my dad's favorites. Like that was a staple, and it's another movie that takes place around Christmas. It starts open with that whole like Christmas celebration with that song,
Yeah.
and then
Well, don't you get a Burton vibe from that?
you do get a very like Burton vibe with it because of like the set designs and how exaggerated things are.
Yeah.
But yeah, that I mean that so and that's one of the things too. So I want to I'll hold on. I'll mention this in a second. But yeah, and then okay, so we talked about Hook, Robin Williams, right? And then
Yeah.
you have Kevin Costner. Uh, you got with Prince of Thieves, right? Robin Hood, man. Christian Slater, such
Yeah.
a good movie, and it's funny because I remember a lot of people making fun of Robin Hood because of the fact that like Kevin Costner really doesn't. There's moments he has a English accent, then and then the rest of it's just him talking normal. It's like he has certain words that may sound like they're British, but they're not.
Consistency was a little bit of a problem
Yeah,
with the document.
but I mean Morgan Freeman. I think that was the first movie that I remember seeing him in it. That what I mean that I
Dude,
remember seeing him in it.
we have to put it in the context too. This was the Kevin Costner epic movies era, okay? Dances with Wolves, Postman, which I don't really love that movie, but whatever. Waterworld.
I love Waterworld.
Yeah, Waterworld's amazing. Waterworld's better than Postman. Um, yeah, Robin Hood. But I'm a big Kevin Costner fan. Like I even like when he plays like slackers like in Tin Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Tin Cup is there's actually a show, not to get off on too much of a tangent, but a show called Stick with Owen Wilson where he plays a golfer. And I don't think there would have been this Stick show with Owen Wilson on Apple Plus where he plays a slacker golfer or Happy Gilmore without Tin Cup, which I believe came before all those, if I'm not mistaken.
What's up,
But I
Colin?
really think he did a great job in that too. So I do think he has a lot of variety, even though he tends to go for like some historical kind of set piece
Mm-hmm.
epic. I think Kevin Costner can be very funny
Oh
when
yeah.
he needs to be.
Well, think of
Like in
Silverado. Yeah, like he was really young in that with Danny Glover and Scott Glenn
or
and
Bull Durham. Bull Durham, he was hilarious in that. It's a baseball movie too. Just like
like Field of
you know,
Dreams. Yeah,
yep.
but man, there was like so many like great things that he was in. But like, oh man.
I do think Willow though. That's one of Ron Howard's calling cards. Willow, Apollo 13,
Mm-hmm.
Backdraft. I never forget that he made Backdraft. I
Backdraft's
think
so good.
Backdraft will always be the best firefighter movie to me. Some people will say like Ladder 49, that was great too. You won't beat Backdraft, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And you probably already agree because you're a Kurt
Oh yeah, I'm
Russell,
a Commercial fan, man. Come on.
but I've absolutely always loved Backdraft. The intensity, the realism in that, unbelievable. So that yeah, to me, like that stands out in Ron Howard's wheelhouse, the Willow, Backdraft, and Apollo 13. Yet Hook in Spielberg's filmography does get a little bit overshadowed by everything else, right? You know, it gets overshadowed by E.T., Jurassic Park, um, Jaws, all these other
Yes.
movies, right? And
Mm-hmm.
just like because Spielberg was Minority Report, right?
Yes.
So that gets kind of overshadowed too. So it's like some of these movies, like Hook, Minority Report, these deserve as much love from Spielberg, and I love that '80s '90s era from Spielberg more than I like the more serious tone stuff of the last 20 years, even though he's made amazing movies in the last 20 years.
Hmm.
I really love that fantastical, imaginative era of 80s, 90s blockbusters from Spielberg. So this is one of the ones that's still great. And
Yeah, because I mean, like that was the one thing. Like, yeah, Willow with Ron Howard, but it was the writer George Lucas, and then Val Kilmer. I mean, like, come on, Warwick Davis. I mean, such a great fantasy movie for a movie that came
yeah,
out in what 1988. I love this movie. I was
I'm
7.
sure I'm sure things from Willow were borrowed during the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Hmm.
I'm sure aspects of it, of the aesthetics, of the sets. I'm sure that a lot was borrowed from that. I'm sure stuff was borrowed from Legend
Yes.
that's added to Lord of the Rings trilogy. You
Hmm.
can just see aspects of it. I'm not saying it's like he stole from it. I'm just saying like you can see aesthetically from what we learned from Legend and um
Yeah, with
you know
oh
and
come on,
Willow that
Ridley
some
Scott
of
for
the
Legend, and
some of the
even
wardrobe too,
even
the
Labyrinth, man.
wardrobe and yeah. So hey Vince, hold it down for 5 minutes. Somebody's pulling up right now.
Yeah, yeah, no worries, man. So yeah, I mean, this was a great time. You're looking at like so. Let me pull up. You got come on, where's it at? And we want to pull up. I don't need the logo for it. I just need to. Yeah, so you had Willow in 1988, and then you had Hook in 91 and Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves in 91. So two movies, great. I mean, back to back. Alan Rickman, man, like Michael what Wincott, dude, there were so many great people in that. But like being somebody growing up that in a house that played D&D and other role playing things and going to the Renaissance Festival all the time, we like these are the movies we just gravitated to. Don't forget don't forget to hit the like button and click the bell for notification. Remember, memberships are now available now. Now available now. Merch and new perks are coming. Thanks, Colin. But like I remember, Colin, we went and saw all three of these. Well, actually, I think we saw Willow and let me see, Robin Hood together. But I don't know if we saw. Man, I would have been 10. But yeah, so I mean, such great stuff. Okay, so anyway, let's see. We can. Yeah, Steven Spielberg for Hook. All right. What we can do, guys, is go into the figures. Let me go ahead and I guess we'll go through. Let me look which one we want to go through first. Because it's very interesting with some of the stuff that we got for Robin Hood, because some of this stuff was retooled from the Star Wars Kenner Return of the Jedi line. Okay, let me pull this over here. Yeah, guys, so I got a poll up. If you want to let me know which of these three movies is your favorite. Right now, it looks like Hook is winning. But so as I was saying, like, so if you go here, you got the Sherwood Forest playset, which is definitely the Ewok. Village playset. Most of the accessories are all exactly the same. You know, you got the net, the boulders, you got the the tree overhangs, you got the little B elevator, there's a fire pit here where you could put C3PO. But I mean, hey, Kenner made stuff that they just would repurpose. Which reminds me, Colin, is that like when we went over to your dad's shop and stuff back in the day, he made that the whole Battle of Endor, and he had multiple of the Ewok village sets with ATSTs, speeder bikes. It was awesome. I wish we could get pictures of that, man. I'd post that up in here for people to see. But let me know if you guys had any of these figures we talk about tonight. Okay, hold on. Let me change that right there. Okay. Gotta love the box art here. Very generic. Kind of has a feel of Star Wars too, with the whole yellow and the red with the white box. Might have some. I'll ask. Okay, cool. We got a battle wagon here with a battling ram, which was not in the movie. Largely a remodel from the Star Wars Ewok battle wagon, but in different colors. Never featured in the film, of course. I don't even think that this wasn't even featured technically in Star Wars. This is one of those things where they just kind of like, all right, well, let's make things that fits the theme of primitive animals that are going to take on the Empire here. But I love the fact that like somebody took the time to draw this image and try to capture the likeness of Kevin Costner with Robin Hood and Little John over there. That box has seen better days, of course. You got the net launcher here. Hey, Lo, how's it going? Good evening at a reunion. Watching later, guys. Okay, no worries. Have fun. Willow is great. I'd have to say that is my favorite out of the three. What's up, Bars? Alright, so, when Robin Hood must battle many foes at once, he uses his amazing net launcher. The special weapon fires a huge arrow attached to a large net to cover and trap several enemies at once. Actually, pretty cool weapon there, right? Doing okay? Awesome. And we got the Bola bomber. Yeah, all this stuff is so Ewok. All right, Ryan had to step away, guys, so I'm holding it down. The Bola launcher is a special weapon used by Robin Hood in his battles with the Sheriff of Nottingham's soldiers. By launching these two huge Bola rocks, Bola rock bombs, you can ensnare the fiercest enemy. Wow, they really put the time and effort to put that on the back of the box. Makes me want to go in and take like scenes from Robin Hood and Return of the Jedi and just splice them in together. They wouldn't know. So we got Azim here, which would have been Morgan Freeman's character. Something that was really cool about this line was the soft goods for these characters. And the fact that they mass produced these enough to make cloth goods for them. It's definitely something different for the time. Since their escape together from the deadly torture dungeon, the mysterious Azim has been the closest ally of Robin Hood. His quick mind and deadly skill with the scimitar blade makes Azim a force to be reckoned with. Well, yeah, he still has also the ability to make gunpowder. We got the Dark Warrior here. Pike Scythe. Just generic bad guy over here. He's got a shield and some chainmail armor with no pants on. Nah, they might be pants. They're not as dark as his hands. So and he's got an axe. The chief henchman to the Sheriff of Nottingham, the Dark Warrior, is a fierce villain who challenges Robin Hood, clad in an armor and equipped with a huge scythe. Okay, yeah, I'll take that, I guess. I think of Magus with his scythe, but you know, the Dark Warrior is not an enemy to be taken lightly. Hey, it's unpunched. That's awesome. I gotta wonder what it would be to get some of these carded. I don't think they would be. Yeah, okay. So $18 for Azim. Robin Hood's 25. I mean, that would be cool to go back and collect some of these. We only had a few of them, honestly. Yeah, let me know in chat what y'all's favorite part in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves was. If you have one. Or who your favorite character was. We got, what's up? Everything good?
Yeah.
All right, so I started going into the figures.
Good.
It's so for Robin Hood, I've already covered the vehicles. I went through Azim and the Dark Warrior, so we're still kind of early. But I did talk about the fact that like the vehicles for this and the playsets were all reused assets from the Return of the Jedi figures and stuff. So
Ewok playset, the Ewok treehouse.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Which this treehouse got used 3 times. I can't remember what the third one was because the third one I think they took off the greenery for it. I don't remember.
What's up, Colin? What's up, Lo? What's up, Ars?
But yeah, so one of the things I was bringing up is that I love the fact that like these figures had soft goods, like their clothing, and they took the time to do this for every figure. So you got to wonder if like all this stuff was machine made or was it handmade? Did that factor in how well these figures were mass produced or not?
Yeah, and they mixed the plastic with the cloth wardrobes for some of these.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you got Friar Tuck Battle Staff. Okay, is that what he comes with? Is his nickname Battle Staff? I don't remember that, but he's all bundled up for the winter. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be that hot in England.
You know what's a good Friar Tuck is Paul Giamatti.
Okay. From
he has that look. You know Paul Giamatti, right?
Yeah, I do. He was
Just got like that, you know, male pattern baldness, kind of a little bit of a husky guy, but kind of everyman, kind of Friar Tuck kind of looking guy.
I could see that. I mean, it's funny though when we grew up watching his movies, he was more of like that douchebag, you know, kind of foil to the main hero. Especially like, what was it? What was that one where he was? Oh man,
The cartoonist.
Yeah. Well, remember, because like he played the Rhino in The Amazing Spider-Man Part Two, but no, what was it? The one with the
I think of
freaking
him in
Malcolm in
American
the Middle
Splendor.
guy.
I always think of him in the movie American Splendor,
Okay,
playing
yeah.
that cartoonist.
Hmm.
Kind of did like the pervy cartoons. I forget the guy's real name, but like that kind of a guy, kind of like a recluse, kind of a. Anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. Just that I picture it when I think of Paul Giamatti, I just think of that character. But
I mean, I
uh,
did
I
you
think these
see?
Robin Hood carded ones are still pretty affordable. Same with the Hook, right?
Yes, when I was looking at them, they're like anywhere between like 10, 20, maybe $25 per carded figure, which is pretty nice. That you could probably get a carded set for at least the figures for maybe
Plus,
200 bucks.
stuff did box office because if it got Happy Meal toys, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I Hook and Robin Hood got Happy Meal toys, didn't they? Or something. Some kind of cups or they definitely got some
I
food merchant.
Yeah, hold on, let me see. What was it? Robin Hood
Now
Princesses.
now the best something gets Vince is a fucking popcorn bucket. A lot of stuff doesn't even get figures anymore. You know?
No, the dude, that's the whole other thing. I mean,
You gonna get that Galactus popcorn bucket?
it looks cool, but man, it's like what, $100 or something like that. It's expensive.
Right. And fuck no, I ain't getting it.
I wanted the Jaws one, man. Like the one they were doing for the 50th anniversary. That like,
How much is that one?
it was if you did it through Fandango at home, you would have gotten the movie for $5, but it was like for you got the 4K digital version of the original Jaws movie. Then you got a popcorn bucket that had Jaws coming out of the water and his mouth open, and that was where the popcorn went. And it was like $35, man. I didn't. It was like right before my check I came in from work, and I was like, dang it, I don't have the money for this. And I want it. But dude, it looked
I know.
awesome. But yeah, so let me see. I've been reading the little blurbs here from the characters. So Friar Tuck is a good-natured ally of Robin Hood, even though he tries to beat the crap out of him and kicked him in the face. But don't be fooled by his unearthly appearance. I mean, sorry, and man, I can't read right now. My brain is like, I can't read. Appearance. He has more than one trick up his sleeve, and his walking staff is actually a fearsome weapon. Okay, wow. Okay, I can't read this lame dialogue now.
Read it fine, just read it slow.
Yeah. It's all right. I'm in the moment now, and it's not, and I lost it. I was in the moment, I lost it. Well, we got I guess they're so. This is what was stupid, right? Okay, so these little wee things are the weapons they come with. So when we went to when I was talking about Dark Warrior, it goes he had a pike staff, but then like when you read it, he just has a huge scythe,
That's what she said.
and it's like, but that's not I can see the pike staff, but not or scythe, but not the
What all the girls have on their dating profiles. They want a man with a huge scythe.
right. They want to be cut up, right? Anyway, what's up, Zom? How you doing, man? So
Tall guy with a huge scythe.
we got a tall guy with a huge staff. Apparently, he was well known with the ladies here. Little John Quarterstaff was his weapon, anyway. Pity the villain
You
who
know,
crosses this guy. Little John is the leader of the Woodsmans of
you know,
Sherwood Forest. He possesses the
you know
strength
that
of a giant. Go ahead, go ahead.
Friar Tuck had a long lost brother who did porn. His name was Friar Fuck.
Many sorry villains. Yeah. Wow. Many sorry villains have fallen to the swinging quarterstaff of Little Joan. Oh man, Can you say like many women were
Lil
slayed?
Joan.
Little Joan.
Lil Joan or Lil John?
Little Joan.
To the windows, to the walls, to the sweater down my balls.
I
Think
love how
Lil
like
Jon,
this.
the rapper, is a Robin Hood fan?
Possibly, dude. I don't know. I mean, he's got dirt on his face, man. He's got dirt on his tunic here. He's a
That's like a
cave
that's like a
man.
Jay Z. I gotta get that dirt off my tunic. I gotta get that dirt off my tunic. I don't know, guys. We're gonna be here all night,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
if you don't like dad jokes, you're in the wrong stream. This is Dad Level Podcast. This is Toy Showcase. We're letting those
We're
bad
letting
dad
those
jokes
bad jokes fly, guys. So,
like a machine gun.
and I'm not 100% because I just kind of slept. Like, oh, actually, my son's cat was laying on me, and I passed out, and I'm still in
I,
a state of dreaminess
I awoken Vince from his slumber.
where I was like, "Arise from your grave," do 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 do. But I didn't turn
Bury me with
into a
my
werewolf.
money.
And Zombie
Bury
said
me
that
with
poll
my
is
money.
evil.
Yeah, it's too hard to pick. They're all good.
They're all good. All right, so Robin Hood with a crossbow. In the hands of Robin Hood, the crossbow is a deadly weapon, but hidden underneath his cloak is what? No. Robin Hood can sneak past enemies. I mean, sneak past enemy soldiers. I don't know why you needed that. You just enemies. But anyway, when it's time for action, he pulls back his cloak and watches the villains run for cover. Is he flashing them?
Oh, there, brother.
Whoa.
Settle down there, brother.
Oh, settled. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, we're live, pal. As shown in the pictures, each Robin Hood figure has two head variations: Kevin Costner likeness and a generic head. You know,
That's
I
still
wonder how
nothing.
many. I wonder how many people stole this cloak and put it on their Jedi's.
Look, getting some generic head is nothing to complain about.
Yeah, whoever complains about generic head.
Oh boy.
Oh man, we're killing it tonight. Of course, we got Robin Hood longbow.
Everything is just like a sexual connotation tonight. Everything it just sounds like that. Longbow, big staff, huge scythe. We can't help it. These jokes are writing themselves.
You know the sad thing is you look at him with this like his outfit here. He looks like he's super roided in his chest. Like he can barely keep his clothes on. It's like Marion showed up and he's like ready to pop his longbow.
Oh,
No, no one is more skilled with a bow and arrow than Robin Hood. He can slice through a rope from across a courtyard or split one arrow with another. Robin Hood uses his great skill in his battles with the Sheriff of Nottingham. Man. He has a sword too, guys. You could have said that he can slice a foe or something, but you just talk about his bow and his arrow. Then he could split an arrow. It's like, oh yeah.
Slicing foes and pimping hoes. Everything is just going to like rap songs for me tonight. I don't know what
it is. I love he has a quiver that's awesome for the arrows and stuff, and I mean, it's cool. I mean, I still love this movie. Don't get me wrong. Figures, I mean, like he said, like some of the likeness is there, some of the likeness is not. I mean, you get down to that generic head, it's like whatever.
Yeah.
What's up, Lit? This is it's something. It's going. How's your night, brother?
Dude, I would buy this carded Costner.
Oh, I would too. Dude, I probably would get this whole set. Now, this does not look like Alan
Yeah, but
Rickman.
you know what he's looking like, dude? Bro, they got Costner kind of shrunken down. He's kind of looking like what's his name from Willow, the
Oh,
height
Warwick
challenge,
Davis.
the height challenge one.
Yeah, Warwick
What's his
Davis. Yeah, yeah, who played
name?
Wicket.
That
Dude,
is that Costner or Warwick Davis? And then now we got this guy looking like fucking Jafar over here.
dude, he does. This does not look like Alan Rickman. I'm like, how did you
He's
just
got a fucking look at this motherfucker's pimp chain too. This dude is
dude, yeah,
fucking
yeah,
Jafar with a pimp
he's ready to
chain.
ball, man.
Okay, look, dude, it's Jafar with a pimp chain and fucking Vader's outfit. Like this motherfucker.
Dude, no, that's he's got that gimp leather on. He's ready to torture somebody.
It kind of looks like those North Face jackets that are puffy that have like the line down. You know what I mean? The horizontal ones.
Yeah.
You put one of those on, you're all puffed up. That's what it's kind of like that kind of a jacket material.
I guess they couldn't get his likeness, so they just picked generic bad guy with mustache and goatee.
It's a North Face Nottingham.
What's up, Shode? In all of England, there is no more evil there's no one more evil than the Sheriff of Nottingham. His goal is nothing less than the utter destruction of all of his arch foes, Robin Hood, and he will let nothing stand in his way. Man, I can't, dude. I'm having trouble. I'm stumbling words.
He also looks like a bat mask away from being Batman in this shit. Like that could definitely be one of the Kenner fucking Batmans
Dude,
right
yeah,
there.
you just put a. This is
Batman.
what is it? The what's the Batman figure? It's the Bruce Wayne with the bat armor costume.
What's up, dude? Look
Carter
at from the
Cosner, sign me up. Oh man.
dude. Why does he look like a fucking Egyptian mummy in like a black tomb from the back? Look at from the backs. The
Oh yeah, his chainmail cloth, the
from
the
the back
the
it looks like a
cloak.
fucking some kind of mummy.
Yeah, it does. It looks like it. Yeah, it does look like a mummy. I guess
That's weird.
they were trying to hide his hair. I mean, like they didn't really mold him well. I'm like, I guarantee you, man. Like if you took his hood off, he has like some kind of weird haircut. I mean, he doesn't.
Look, as much as I enjoy these have clearance sticker at KB Toys written all over them. These were
Yes.
just these were just born to be clearance sticker.
Dude. I mean, Alan Rickman clearly has a mustache. I mean, like a mustache, a full-on beard, right? This guy doesn't even have a full-on beard.
Alan Rickman looked like he's putting in some soul glow. Just let your
So glow.
soul glow, feeling oh so silky smooth.
Oh man,
You got that little shot of some spray in
ain't
there.
wrong. As Shode said, ain't wrong. I mean, you could have bought that and like had figures from Coming to America.
You could have reused his head for Captain Hook too. That face, dude. That's a Captain Hook face on this dude.
It is a Captain Hook face. I could see that definitely. So here you go. We got Will Scarlet coming up here, guys. Man, like it
They throw
looks
some
like it
some
looks
bees
like
on.
it does not look like Christian Slater. It looks like Wish version of
Oh man,
or Timu version
it looks like
of
Costner again.
it does look like Cosner again. I mean, he's got the gloves on his hand. I mean, it's cool that they went to that extra mile of detail. And
They got homeboy in like a fishing jacket from Bass Pro Shop over here. Look at this jacket they got on it.
he's wearing a button up shirt with a cross there on his chest. I mean, he's about to fight vampires.
I love all like the suede looks in this too. This is like we got to have a lot of suede in this line in this movie. You got a lot of brown suede.
Timu. Right? Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's.
A lot of browns and suedes,
I mean,
man.
it looks like it got left in the rain. It's like leather. You know, you ever seen leather that's been wet for a period of time and how like it starts to do that weird texture when it starts to dry? That's what it looks like. Hey, isn't that Scarlet's crossbow? Oh yeah, from GI Joe. Yeah, I could see it. Wheel Scarlet figure looks very Robot Chicken-esque. Yes, it does. It does look like Robot Chicken. I
Like
get.
the fit's all off on this dude's jacket. Like it's like he's wearing like Shaquille O'Neal's like fishing jacket over here. It's
Dude,
just too oversized. He's rolling up those fucking like okay, why are we rolling up the arms out? Even if that's the costume from the movie, you don't need to be rolling it up that much like he's got a hand-me-down fucking jacket from his pappy.
dude, no, and this is a jacket from the 80s that has the shoulder pads underneath the shoulder sleeve in the sleeves.
I ain't seen somebody roll up sleeves like that since Michael J. Fox and Back to the Future over here, rolling up those sleeves.
Will Scarlet is the long lost brother of Robin Hood. Shares some of his great skill with the crossbow, although he can be hot-tempered and brash. In the end, there is no one more dependable than Will Scarlet.
You know,
Is
you
he?
know what the head could pass for? American Psycho. Bateman? Patrick Bateman?
Patrick Bateman. Yeah, dude, I could see that. I could see that. I could totally see that. He's about to roll in and start playing Huey Lewis.
Talking about Phil Collins' album. How
It's a members only jacket. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. Dude, how off can you be? Look at Christian Slater.
It's not Christian Slater.
No, I know.
On,
but look at his outfit from the movie, from the screenshot they took, to what's there. It's like, this is just generic Woodsman. You know, you could have bought multiples of these. These are army builder guys. I don't know. You know, I mean,
it looks like some kid had an action figure, and their mom went to Michael's and like made its little jacket and sewed it.
Yes. Oh man, dude! Like, remember whenever the Mortal Kombat figures came out and stuff, and they had like some of them had cloth like tunics or other things.
Yeah.
I mean, they really tried to do something extra sometimes with some of these figures. He ain't got no ass either. No, he doesn't.
Why are you looking at Slater's ass?
That man has no ass. All right, so that is it, guys, of the Robin Hood figures. I mean,
what if you hit a button in the back and it said "Greetings and salutations"?
You don't know how to use the 3 seashells? But I gotta say, though, the best figure out of this line is the Azim figure. I mean, he looks like Morgan Freeman, and I mean, it's just well put together. It's like, why couldn't they put the level of they did with this figure here with all the rest of them? I just don't get it.
Yeah, let's see this Azim.
That's not England's ass. Oh, that's hilarious. Very much Michael's job. Shamo. Anyway,
I can see like an old grandmother knitting that jacket.
that scarf is a little much. It is a bit much. You're not wrong. It is a bit much.
Where'd you get that scarf from? The fucking Kanye West collection?
Well, since it's not very glossy or gooey, we know it's not from Diddy's house.
The freak offs. Prince called. He wants his fucking scarf back, bruh.
So, what we can do...
Purple rain.
All right, so what we can do now is we're going to look at... Do you want to do Willow, or you want to go do Hook next?
It's shirts versus blouses.
The shirts versus... You won pancakes.
Let's
Death by ribbon scarf.
Let's do Hook next.
Do Hook next? Okay. So there's definitely...
Looky, I got Hooky.
Huh?
Looky, I got Hooky.
Hooky? Yep. All right, so we're going to look at... There was 28 items versus, I think, there was maybe, 4, and then... Yeah, 12 figures. 12. I mean, 8 figures and 2 vehicles or 4 vehicles. All right, so for Hook, we got the basic series, and these are going to
Imagine if
be.
you just one last tidbit on a Robin Hood.
Mhm.
Imagine if they did like extra number 4, just like peasants in the streets, like just you get some extra, some what do they call that when you army build? We're gonna army build some peasants in the streets. You get an 8-pack of some peasants.
Peasants or it has troop builders or army building. Yeah,
You got peasants. This is extra number 4 in Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. I want to recreate the hanging scene, so let's like we need more extra toys.
Was the woman in it? Not did we not have her figure?
No, they didn't make her
The
for
fuck?
Maid Marian. Nope.
How dare how dare them not give us a Maid Marian? She could have slapped some D's on her, a little bit of some chesticles on her. Could have been
Hey, I
tantalizing.
mean, we at least got April, right? I mean, I think. Let me see. Did we get a Tink figure here? No, we did not get a Tink figure. Man, they're slacking too with Hook. So this is going to be a little bit more fun. The downside to this is like when we get to Robin Hood, he does not look like Robin Williams. He does not look like Robin Williams as Peter Pan.
When we get to yeah, you said Robin Hood.
Well, Hook. Oh, Peter Pan. Peter Pan. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Peter Pan. That's weird. I was trying to come up with the name too. Oh yeah, Peter Pan.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hope this. I hope
Robin Hood
there's
on
a
the
pirate ship toy, right? I hope there's a pirate ship toy on your pirate ship toy show. Imagine the build a figure for this series. Yeah, you get to build a giant crocodile, right? That'd be awesome. Okay,
You
so
know who's gonna be the coolest figure? Rufio. Rufio. Rufio.
okay, let me see. Is he in here? Yes, he is in here. All right.
Can we start? Can we start with Rufio? Rufio, who always makes me think of AC Slater. I don't know why. He's got that kind of Hawaiian guy look, looking
Okay.
like Rufio is like a poor man's AC Slater.
As much as they got his deco right and his hair color, right, for that final fight, um he looks like a Kuma. Hey, look at his face, look at his head. He looks like a Kuma. Rufio. All right,
Rufio.
man, like he was the replacement leader for Peter Pan when he left, right? But I mean everybody.
That's why I was starting with them, zombie. We gotta start with fucking Rufio, the
My
Mac
favorite Hook
10.
toy, Rufio. First one I got was Rufio. Yeah. I mean, what's not to like about him? He's cool. He was the leader of the Lost Boys.
Rufio was slaying hoes there. He was definitely
No, he was going after the mermaids. And yes, he was.
he was getting so much butt. He was like the Christian Hosoi of skateboarding. Showed you'll get that reference, right? Was Rufio not the Christian Hosoi? I think I'm saying his name right. Christian Hosoi of the big vert ramps.
I know who you're
That's
talking
what
about.
Rufio
Yep.
was.
Mm-hmm. In your face, camel cakes.
Now, what was the one with the dumbest name? Like Thunder Cheeks, Thunder Butt, Thunder Rump?
I think it was Thunder Thighs. Hold on, let me get over here real quick and see if there's any other
Okay,
image.
guys. Let's take all the above that we called ex-girlfriends over the years. Thunder Thighs, Thunder Butt, whatever his name was.
Let me see. Is he on here? He's here. Yeah. Thunderbutt. Yeah. Thud
Thunder
butt.
Butt.
Thud butt. I think they.
What if Thud Butt? What if Vince out there somewhere is somebody with like a huge Thud Butt collection? He's got like 8 Thud Butts on card. What's your favorite action figure, bro? Thud Butt. I got a carded Thud Butt. Graded 10 out of 10, bro. You never seen a Thud Butt this crisp on card, bro.
I love how it almost feels like Playmates did this because of the weapons and everything are on the spew. but it was Mattel.
Man.
But what's
But
cool is, so
can
you
we
could
zoom
roll him
in
up
on
into a ball.
Vince?
Look at,
I'm gonna need you to zoom in on Thud Butt.
you mean to zoom in on his butt? Oh.
No, not on his butt. I need you to zoom in on Thud. I need to get a better gander at Thud Butt over here.
All right, is that good, guys? Is that a nice close up? Oh Lord, get that man some Jerry.
I'm trying to see first of all what the fuck hat he guy's on. What kind of a hat this is?
Isn't it a fedora?
And what is this fucking vest thing he has on?
That was makeshift armor when they were going into battle.
Oh,
It was like it was made out of like bamboo and rope. I love how they made the attention to detail because like he's got these saggy pants and he's got the drawstring to hold him tight on his butt.
man. We know one thing for sure, Vince. Thud Bud got clearanced.
Yes.
Thud Bud got a clearance sticker. That should have been a running theme we did on these shows. We need to say which one got a clearance sticker.
You are Peter.
Thud Bud had clearance sticker written all over him. This is not going to be the first one the kid buys.
No. And also, I don't think anybody's going to be buying Ace here.
But
Ace,
Mom, I don't have Thud Bud yet.
I mean, could you imagine wearing the same clothes day in, day out, and as they get just shredded?
Give Cornbread some armor.
Cornbread,
Oh man,
dude.
I can't even see what I'm looking at here until we zoom in on this.
Yeah, it's hold
What
on.
the?
I don't know, man.
I don't even see a face here yet. Like we're gonna have to.
His hair is just like kind of covering one eye. I'll zoom in. It's gonna zoom in here in a second.
What's up, Mercinator? You just
Yo,
missed
Merc. Yeah, you missed her.
You missed Thud Butt. It's one of the Hook characters.
Oh yeah. Hey guys, so let me show you guys. So this is the new emoji that Stark made. So you guys can use that for some of these like questionable figures that we're showing off.
Vince Russell.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's brother, Vince Russell.
Vince Russell, yeah. Dude, I don't know. Like some of these are just such a bizarre sculpt, man.
It is weird. Guy looking like a fucking scarecrow over here.
Oh no. Anyone but him.
anyone but Thud Butt.
Oh, Ace, the Lost Boy.
All right, what do we got next? Let's get rid of Ace.
Yeah, we got the Captain Hook Swiss Army. So I'm guessing he has pop-outs behind him. I don't understand. That's pretty. It's a good generic likeness of Dustin Hoffman.
Let's see. There was multiple Captain Hooks?
Yeah, it looks like there was multiple Captain Hooks.
Okay.
It's like they took
shit.
one scene out of the movie where he has that pistol, or somebody has a pistol that comes out of with that mechanism, and they're like, okay, we're gonna make him a Swiss Army knife.
Good Lord.
It's like
Jack Sparrow meets Swamp Thing over here or something.
Why is the rum gone? So he's all pissed off. Oh man, he's a centurion. Look, he's got holes on his arms. So you could put a blade on the hook and an axe on the hand. He's got holes in the back.
Blood? What's up, Blood? What's up, Hummus?
What's up, guys? Hummus, Blood.
While we're about at the midpoint and while we're about at likely peak viewers right now, let's do a repeat of the contest rules.
All right, guys. So, well, I don't have the prizes over near me, but the rules for the contest, just as a reminder, this between this episode and next episode and July 11th, You
Yeah, because we
guys,
only got two more. We only got two more before the actual giveaway.
looks like,
So
dude, yeah, it does. From Soul Calibur. Yep. Okay, so anyway, rules for the giveaway must be subscribed to me and Ryan on both of our channels. Rule number 2, you must show up to at least between this episode and the next episode in the chat, hang out for a bit, either between mine and then the what is it, the 9th? What's that Monday? Hold on, let me look at that up again. I have it written down. So this is posted on the comments.
yeah, you can even just pull up your community post and read it off that.
Wow.
Make it easier on yourself.
Make it easier on myself than trying to remember all this, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, anyway, let me read this, guys, for you. You must be subscribed to both Ryan and my channel. 2, you must be active in chat between episode 38 and 39 of the Toy Showcase and during Ryan's stream on July 8th. 3, we want you to submit a 2 to 5 minute video telling us about your favorite toy growing up or currently. This could be vintage or modern. Share a story of why, any memories of it, and if you've had it, or you have it or not.
This is how easy it would be to do a 2-minute video, right? Or you could even probably make it 1 minute and we let you get away with it. It could be like, I had my favorite toy was my Super Soaker. As a kid, I would spray my sister in the face until she almost went blind. I loved having it. You know, this is a picture of the one I had. Even if you don't have it now, you pull it up on the internet, show a little pic. You don't even have to be on cam. So it could be that easy. Just what I said right there, that little bullshit. Boom, you're entered.
Yep.
And
you need to submit it to me through either Google Docs or through Discord. The
Vince,
latest.
Tell them what the prizes are.
All right, prizes are going to be the Curse of Michael Myers from Halloween 5. Michael Myers figure from NECA. You got the Prince Adam and Cringer figure, as well as the 4-pack of TMNT wrestlers from the Archie comic.
So, guys, we tried to pick some of the most popular things we could do. Everybody loves horror. Everybody loves slasher movies. What's more iconic? Michael Myers. You get a NECA figure, right? So, the reason to enter if you're a horror guy. If you're not a horror guy, we got you covered with some He-Man and Cringer. If you're not a He-Man guy, everybody loves Turtles. So, one of these has got to connect with pretty much everyone we know, even if you're just a gamer, right? So, who doesn't love Ninja Turtles? So you get a 4-pack that I think those go for like $100, those 4-packs. So, I mean, I think that we really tried to do a giveaway that was the most consistent with what people are into. So, yeah. And pretty easy rules to enter. So, anyways, we wanted to go over those, as the time is running out, we wanted to reiterate the rules, and we'll get back to the show now.
And just to let you guys know, I will take all the videos that are submitted and put them into a compilation, and it will show that off for episode 41 as a little special presentation. And so everybody can have their story shared out. But I gotta say, man, so let me get this up here. Hook has a better ass than Will Scarlet.
Oh!
Oh, man.
You say goodbye, and I say hello. Hello, hello. RS, you say goodbye, I say hello. Man, I gotta cover that one sometime.
Yeah, you should. All right, we got Captain Hook Multi-Blades. Is that a chainsaw? Did they really package him with a chainsaw?
A pack of motherfucking chainsaw. What? So come and get it.
All right, when it comes up, look, it looks like a chainsaw, man. Like that first weapon up there.
Vince, if my day keeps going this way, I just might break something tonight.
Yes,
Type of
sir.
scene. Oh, what? This is the one I'd want. I'd want the Peter Pan and this Hook. Fuck that other Swamp Thing looking motherfucking Hook with 800 accessories. Fuck that shit.
The Doc Ock hook.
Give me the standard. Give me the standard vanilla ice cream Hook. You know what I'm saying? Just give me the fucking
Yes.
goatee.
Yeah, he does look like Hoffman. Got the appearance amount of junk in the trunk. No, this is pretty good, man. There's actually one that's a little bit more the representative of him, which is this one here. You got the taller Terror. Even though that face sculpt is horrible. But I love the costume for him.
You know who else's face sculpt is pretty horrible these days? Meg Ryan. What did she do? They looked at Meg Ryan's new face and they said, I'll not have what she's having. See what I did there?
Yeah, no.
When Harry met
No, no,
Sally?
no, no. It's what happens is that it's Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan at a brothel, and they're like, "I won't touch that, but you ladies."
Meg Ryan, what did you do?
Oh, dude, it's so bad. If you guys have not seen what Meg Ryan looks like lately, um, do that. Do it at the after the show. Do it. No. Man, if like that other figure had that this figure had that other figure's face, man, this would be great. A great figure.
Meg
I love
Ryan
the
said, Meg Ryan said, give me the Mickey Rourke.
give me the Mickey Rourke. Yeah, let me get that plastic surgeon, but like the wish version because like whoever did her plastic surgery sucks.
Dude, why does Captain Hook look a little bit like Weird Al Yankovic in this?
He's dared to be stupid. Let me see what happened to Chris Tucker.
He's looking a little white and nerdy.
Chris Tucker became dude, he became a dad. I mean, that's what he looks like. He became not Steve Harvey. Who was the other one that Bernie Mac almost. That's what he looks like. Is like he's like a somewhat thinner version of Bernie Mac. He kind of looks like V from Vendetta, Guy Fawkes mask a little. Yeah, I could see that, Colin. I could see that. All right, we got Peter Pan here with the air attack. They look at his face, man. So he shaved his eyebrows and had to have them redrawn on. That's what it looks like to me.
Oh man, this is, dude. Is that Mark Wahlberg? Say hi to your mother. Say hi to your mother to me,
hey, hey, Tree, how you doing? What's going on?
Dude, could you imagine
how you hanging?
Dude, could you imagine how horrendous the casting would be if Mark Wahlberg was Peter Pan and Hook? Say hi to your mother for me, Dustin.
It's like, hey,
It would be so bad.
Hey, Hook, dude, how's it with no hand? Do you have trouble going to the bathroom? Well, say hi to your mother for me. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
What in the WWF is that? That Peter Pan looks a bit sus. What did you get back in? Wait, when did you get back in Robin Hood? I mean, this does not look like Robin Williams at all. It does not. He looks a little high too. Like he had the wrong brownies. When they had the imaginary food fight, like Rufio had stashed some things in there that he hasn't come off since. He didn't need he didn't need a happy thought to get high. Oh jeez.
Oh man, how high did they make those eyebrows?
Dude,
He's like looking startled.
no. I'm telling you, he shaved them off, or they shaved them off, and they drew them on. They're too high.
Yeah, that's. There's somebody else he
Marky
kind of looks
Mark
like.
with PSN movie. Oh man, has doing the people's eyebrow. Yeah, he's doing he's doing the Rock, right? He's doing the people's eyebrow
Can you
before the
smell
people's eye.
what Wahlberg is cooking?
Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Give me a second, guys.
Can you smell what Peter Pan is cooking?
Anyway, I gotta go back. Dude, that
Somehow I would still display these figures.
I
Peter
would
Pan and
too.
Hook,
I mean,
just to represent the movie, and maybe put the VHS in the middle. It's a little shelf candy, little shelf display.
I'd have to see how much these things are worth. I don't think they're worth a whole lot.
Not much. That's what. But I mean, just like you put together a shelf, like you get your Peter Pan here, your Hook, the basic figure, then maybe do some Robin Hood ones next to it. Just like that'll be like the.
Like how you said PSN. Yeah, right. I'm like PSN. You mean PlayStation Store Network? Hold on.
So how much did his brother's eyebrow once when his brother passed out? That's funny.
That
Was
is
he pissed?
hilarious.
Oh man,
I had a time. No, dude, P Mark, it's okay. I was like, what?
dude, that must have taken so long for his eyebrows to grow back. Like, I don't think like if you shave your eyebrows, that's a good like 2-3 months before you look normal again.
Why are they putting barcodes on his tunic? I don't know. It's like they got to put that whole serial number somewhere on him. This one looks kind of a little bit more like Peter Pan from at least a distance. This is his battle swing. There's no other image. I'm gonna try to zoom in on this, guys. So this is pretty bad. I mean, this is like he was Robin Williams went to hang out with Arnold, and so he was pumping it up because he's a little too ripped. He's gonna break Hook.
Last action Hook.
Yeah, last action Hook. Yeah, I could see it. Hell yeah, he was pissed. But he had been pranking me constantly, and he deserved it. That's hilarious, Hummus. That's hilarious.
Dude, these arms are like fucking absurd. This is like,
dude, he's roided, man.
He's fucking. He's Hulk.
He's like, I'm Hans, and this is Franz, and we're here to pump you up.
Little girly man.
Little girly man, Hook. Do you even lift, Hook? Come on. I'm right here. Come kill me. Do it.
Do it. Try it. Hook, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
What are his accessories? Like fish bones?
They're freaking. They're. It looked like different, like a fishbone and a.
Did they give him fucking dinosaur skeletons for fucking accessories?
Dude, hold on. I had to go back in this. He has a hook for a weapon and a fishbone.
Why would they get a fishbone?
Oh, yeah. So not wishbone, but a fishbone. Dang it, you beat me to it, Vince. This band is like, do you even lift, bro?
What's the story, fishbone?
All right, so we got Peter Pan food fight.
The food fight is one of the most memorable scenes.
Dude, that is one part in the movie. Like, you want to eat what they're eating. It looks great on that table. I mean, all the it's funny because like they have icing or whatever that like.
Dude, you know what it looks like that they're eating, you guys? Picture this right now, right? Cold Stone, bro. You ever go into Cold Stone? You look at the colors of the ice cream. They're like that color blue, that like cotton candy blue, like you know what I mean? Like those color. That's what it looks like. Fucking Cold Stone. Was Robin Williams buff or was it a body double?
I think that was a body double.
Probably a body double. The
See,
thing about you that we need to remember, he was hairier than a fucking gorilla, bro.
dude.
This was one of the hairiest motherfuckers in Hollywood.
Oh yeah,
This guy's arm hair looked like the fucking what's the thing that comes out of the woods that they never see?
Oh, a
The
Yeti,
fucking
or I mean a Sasquatch.
is he got Sasquatch hairy arms?
Yeah, I mean, so and there was moment like I remember him telling a story or in an interview about the fact that like because he's so hairy that he has to like during certain movies he has to get shaved, which is the worst thing you can do if you have body hair or any kind of hair that you don't want to deal with. Like the moment you shave it, the more it's gonna come in fuller.
Vince, how do you prefer your Robin Williams, shaved or unshaved?
Unshaved. No, I don't know. Yeah,
Like
unshaved.
an unshaved Robin Williams.
Yeah, I want a full on Wookiee. I mean, that's what it looks like, right? Look at this Peter Pan food fight, right? He looks like he's wearing a Wookiee costume with boots and no mask.
Oh, let's zoom in.
So let me zoom in on this a little bit for you guys.
Man, we get specific in this. We get food fight Peter Pan in this line.
So
do we get like take a shit Peter Pan, like when he's using the toilet? Is that a figure too?
I want the one where let me see. I'm an accountant. How much do you want, Hook? I want my kids. He pulls out his checkbook. What I do like about this figure, though, right? It's not necessarily the action figure itself. I love the accessories, right? You got a barrel that it poses as a cannon, right? You got a chicken, full cooked chicken here, and some bread, or no, it's a pumpkin. But then you got like a sword with like different. It's a skewer with different meats and vegetables, and then you got pots and pans. Like this stuff you could use in other figure lines. I think that's really cool.
Like fucking easy bake oven Peter Pan over here.
Yeah, he's ready to cook. Yeah, he's not.
The guy looks like David Warner.
Could you imagine had freaking Robin Williams been cast as Walter White instead of Bryan Cranston? That would have been a crazy TV show. My name's Eisenberg. Let me see what the chat said. That time Peter Pan got shot up by Joe Canseco. Was Robin Williams that buff? Yeah, we read that part. I got it. That guy in green looks like the actor David Warner. Oh yeah, I can see that. What DCU is that?
Remind me what David Warner was in. I'm blanking on who that. I know the name, but what was he in?
Okay, so David Warner was the scientist in Turtles 2, Secret of the Ooze.
Okay. I know his face now.
Yeah, he was Sark and Tron.
Okay.
He was many voices in the Batman animated series and other stuff.
Okay.
Then we got
that's a fucking specific reference there. I'm impressed.
I love how it seems like there's more Peter Pans than there are any other figure next to Hook.
They thought Peter Pan was gonna be hot in the streets, dude. They're like, we need every variation. We need fucking slumber party.
Yeah.
We need slumber party Peter Pan. We need fucking post office Peter Pan. Every version.
Time Bandits is great. And Hummus just said, oh, Time Bandits. I love that one. Yes, he played the villain in Time Bandits. We got Peter Pan learning to fly.
Look into the sky to save, man.
Into the distance of no turning back.
My way back home and I'll learn to fly.
We could do Tom Petty. We can do Pink Floyd. We could do the Foo Fighters here. Look at him. He's ripped here. Like,
but I ain't got wings coming down.
It's the hardest thing. Yeah, man, I could sing that all day. I love how he's like, it's supposed to be a slingshot, but it looks like he's being, I don't know, crucified or something. That's weird. Just weird. But He's ripped in the artwork. So when this comes up, you can see it. You can fly. You can fly. You can fly. R. Kelly. Greatest
I
soundtrack
believe
too.
I can fly.
I can
I
believe I
believe
can
I
touch the
can
sky.
touch the sky. Think about it every night and day.
Is it just me, or does that look like Stallone? Kind of. For this Robin Hood figure.
Let's see.
Uh, he's ripped for pleasure.
Wait, can we zoom in on this?
I zoom in as big as I can. Hold on.
What she says.
What's up, Jay?
Does this dude come with a slingshot?
Yeah, he comes with a slingshot.
Holy shit.
Colin
What's up,
said,
Jay?
Tom Floyd, the Foo Fighters. Nice. I was thinking of the animated Peter Pan You Can Fly song. Oh, yeah. We can fly. You can fly. Yeah. Man, dude, like, that animated movie is good, too.
How many girls did R. Kelly have in his basement? Chained up. A lot of them, huh? That was his thing.
I guess so.
And then he peed on him? He peed on him too?
That R. Kelly song. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going to piss on you. Dave Chappelle. Dude, that skit, man, is hilarious.
It's bad enough he
Jay
locked
in
him
the
in the
house.
basement and he peed on him.
Drip,
That's
drip,
just a bad
drip
host.
blood.
That's just a bad host.
Dude.
You lock him up and you pee on him.
Oh my gosh. It's like, I don't have toilets. Ugh, man. All right, we got Peter Pan swashbuckling. When did he look like this in the movie? You know what he looks like? So he does look buff again, which is weird for Peter Pan, Robin Williams. But like, if you look at that card art, if you guys have played like Final Fantasy VII, he looks like Biggs. Oh man, too many to count, Rye. What up, P Mark? Yeah, I was just reading some of the chat. Okay, so I mean, I like the fact he comes with a cool accessory. He's got a sheath. He's got his sword.
You know what's funny too is like a lot of these figures, the characters almost remind me of some of those RoboCop villains from that toy line.
Yes,
You know
I can
what
see
I mean? The way they look, because they look very almost like punk rock, like gang figures. But it's like this is set in the world of, you know, Peter Pan and Captain Hook, and RoboCop is set in that, you know,
Yes, yeah.
dystopian future. And
Could you imagine it had Hook been directed by Paul Verhoeven?
it would have been fucking people getting their fucking hands blown off and shit.
That would have been different. There would have been like commercials in Neverland. Come play with the sharks.
Nuke 'em.
So we got a Pirate Bill Jukes. I remember this guy in the movie. But it's like, of all the characters, that was just a character in the background.
You know what? It would have been a really fun random toy line, by the way. I don't know why I just thought of this. Wayne's World would have been a funny toy line.
Wayne's World?
Imagine having like some. Why is there not a Wayne's World and Garth action figure? That would be a great action figure on card. And like the card could be like their basement.
Swing.
The basement from the show.
Yeah.
Like, I would want that carded, dude. Give me a Wayne and Garth from Wayne's World.
You know, NECA could do that. They've been doing all the rock stars and stuff. That'd be actually really cool to see them do.
NECA needs to do a fucking Wayne's World 2 figures at least, Garth and Wayne.
But I mean, could you imagine what the likeness rights would be?
Wayne would get the white Strat from the music store. Garth would have like a drum set. Dude, it would be dope.
Would you buy that for $1? I don't know if I would. Doing pretty good, Jay. Let me see. So no, but like imagine like trying to get the likeness from Mike Myers for that
Hmm.
would be expensive, man.
I don't know that the IP that Wayne's World as an IP would cost that much. I would think it wouldn't
No,
cost much more than like Pee Wee is a movie likeness,
well, but
something
could you
like that.
imagine them doing like classic Saturday Night Live skit characters? So you got Eddie Murphy as Gumby.
Farley.
Yeah.
Oh man, imagine you get the van too with Farley,
Mm-hmm.
got the fucking outfit on, the suit.
Land Shark. Okay, we got Smee here.
It's
Dude,
me.
that's actually pretty damn good. I have to say this is the best figure on the line right here. The Smee figure,
You want
when
to
it
see his
comes
bird?
up, yeah, when it comes up, man, the Smee figure I think is the best figure so far.
I'm gonna get you a parrot for your peg leg.
Bob Hopkins. This is it, guys. This is the best figure right here.
Yeah, I want this figure. It's me.
Smee. Smee who Smee?
Look at like right out of Pirates of the Caribbean.
Dude, yeah, exactly.
Yo
Dude, could you
ho
oh man,
ho
could you
ho.
imagine like Steven Spielberg directing that? Like a
Pirates of
Disney
the Caribbean should have been directed by Steven Spielberg.
best character Shmee? Yes, 100% P Merc. Almost one-to-one likeness. Hell yeah, blood. Dude, yeah, exactly. Shh, don't give
Yo
McFarlane don't give McFarlane any ideas, right?
yo
Yeah, let
ho.
NECA do it. Let NECA have the rights to do that.
You gotta fight for
For your
your right
right.
to party.
Okay, we got Rufio. We're done with the figures for this, so we can get into some of the extra stuff now.
Let's get into some Pussy Willow.
Well, we're not done with quite done yet with Hook. There's actually a plush.
A Hook plush.
What is what? Oh, it's Teddy, the teddy bear for hit. Oh my gosh, that's not John. What's the younger brother of
Dude, we should have got a we should have got a figure of the grandma.
Oh, Wendy?
Yeah,
That would have been cool.
that actress.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What if it was like we got the Granny Gross from Real Ghostbusters? Like like her whole like mouth turned into like fucking a monster.
Dude. Well, at least we got the librarian, right? From was it Diamond Select did that?
Dude, that shit just I just think that's so hilarious that like the biggest seller Real Ghostbusters is like everywhere you go you see Granny Gross. I think it's fucking hilarious, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like the biggest seller was a grandma who turned into a monster. And another biggest seller was a toilet.
Dude,
Tell me that's some funny shit.
I would pay money for someone to buy this and try to wear it. The Captain Hook dress up set that does not come with the hook. It comes with a little dagger, a plastic outfit, a brooch, and a looking glass. Oh no, it's a compass. You just probably put this on your arm. It would not fit on you at all. But you got the Captain Hook's tri hook, right? But then you could be like Wolverine. That would have been a different movie. What up, bub?
Adamantium steel claws. Is that a real thing? Adamantium steel? That's a made up word, right?
Yeah,
Steel is
Steel's
real.
real.
Adamantium is
And
fucking
unfortunately, there was a Steel movie, which was awful. Ugh.
a steel movie.
Yeah, Steel, as in like John Henry Irons from DC Comics. But it had what Shaquille O'Neal as Steel.
Was there not? What was a female lead in Hook?
Oh, it was Julie Roberts. She played Tinkerbell, and then I can't remember who played his wife. The actress who played her.
Guys, we're gonna do a poll in chat. For Julia Roberts, does the carpet match the drapes? Yes or no?
Yeah.
We're talking like a. Are we talking about like?
Adamantium is fiction.
But do we think Julia Roberts has some gingerbread cookies downstairs? What do we think? You know what I'm saying? I wonder what's going on down there for Julia Roberts.
All right, which version of Julia Roberts would you partake in her matching cookies?
I kind of like some like kind of slutty Aaron Brockovich era Julia Roberts, like kind of like would maybe cuss you out, but you get some good sex in there. What's another good era? I dig some Ocean's 11. Ocean's 11 era Julia Roberts.
Honestly, that needs to be a poll on Ryan's stream next time. But
what era Julia Roberts you like? Oh, we could go.
Dude, Flatliners for her earlier stuff, man. She was gorgeous in that.
What about Mystic Pizza era? Like really, like
Yes, even her in this movie Hook, right?
Did they call her in college? It's too far. I'm gonna say
definitely a good idea.
Did they call her in college Ginger Snatch? Yes or no? Too much? Too far?
Ginger snapped.
Ginger Snatch.
We got the electronic pistol sound. Electronic pirate sound pistol. That comes with an eye patch.
Nobody's putting their hands up with this fucking gun.
No.
You couldn't steal a rabbit with this gun. But by the way, tell me in chat, was Ginger Snatch too far? Did I go too far with that one?
Was that too far? I don't think they dyed the eyebrows, so if that's Ginger, she might be a real Ginger.
Not far enough, right?
Not far enough. I like the way you think, P-Merc.
Imagine holding up a convenience store with that hook gun.
With that,
listen, empty the fucking register, bitch.
Is that a
gun?
Then you tell them to like hold on, and you're sitting there putting the gunpowder in there with that, putting the musket ball in there.
He's like, is that a gun from Hook? You're like, no. Is that a gun from Pirates of the Caribbean merch shop after the ride?
You gotta love the fact that this was sold for 8-year-olds, right? Over 8 and up, right? You got a nice little dagger here, and a gun with like darts. I mean, this is definitely before the era of like we can't have guns as toys anymore.
Yeah, they really did. They went all out in this hook line, blood. Oh man, you can get your own Captain Hook. They really went that far with it. They really went that far. How about Captain Hook's fucking soiled underwear? Did they sell that too?
I love how this is the Lost Boy Squidder water pistol. It's an octopus, not a squid.
Squirter?
Water squirter. No, yeah, water squirter.
Oh man. That is interesting. That's weird, wild stuff.
Weird, wild stuff.
I did not know that, Vince. Weird, wild stuff.
I don't remember seeing any of these. Like, I remember the figures. I don't remember any of these, like, role-playing stuff. I mean, the role-playing I was doing was with tabletop and,
Why did this gun... Hold on. Leave this gun, the Squiddler. Okay?
I'll bring it back. Hold on.
What is this gun... Let me tell you what this gun looks like, all right? It's going to be far-fetched. Are you sitting down for this one?
Yes, I am sitting in my gamer chair.
So...
What's up, Andrew? What's up, Tyler?
It's on a delay, so I'm going to...
Yeah, give it a minute. My buddy Andrew came in. We got Tyler in here. Let's see. The gun in the crew hook is pretty badass. I would play with that a lot as a kid, said Boiling.
Okay, Vince, tell me, why does this Squiddler gun look like a motherfucking praying mantis eating a Rolls Gold pretzel stick? Tell me why.
Hold on. I need to see
I'm
that. I need to
telling
see that. Hold on, hold on. Praying
you, it
mantis.
looks like a fucking praying mantis smoking a fucking cigar.
I'm trying to see the praying mantis because I only see the octopus because you got the head here, the eyes, his tentacles here, and which is hilarious that one of his tentacles is the
Bro,
actual gun
it's like the green of a praying
mantis.
mantis.
Yes.
It's like the green of Kermit the Frog's fucking wiener.
Hey,
I,
maybe that's the thing. That's the reason why Miss Piggy was going for him. All right, that's all I gotta say.
this looks
Uh,
like fucking Kermit the Frog smoking a fucking blunt. What is this bullshit?
Show said that we had a Lost Boys neighborhood parade when we were kids. Alora Dannon. Let me see. Ty Lord. Hi, Robin Hood and Robin Williams. I'll say Hook, but I haven't watched Willow in a while. Okay, so he's answering the question of which of his favorite movies, as Tyler said. I remember the Billy Cohen action figure. Oh my god. There you go, P Merc. We're talking about Billy Cohen. Their price slashed because they sucked.
Make it a vape.
Make it a vape. Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go.
Vince, can we please finish Hook? Can we go to Willow
Yeah,
already?
can we
I've
put
had
a
enough of
can we put a
Hooky.
hook in this and finish it off? Okay. So that's all the this. Oh yeah, hold on. Let me do this. This looks pretty cool. I do like the Pirate Sound pistol playset because it looks realistic. Other than that orange tip there, but that looks pretty cool.
Orange tip.
Yeah, orange tip. You'll see it when it pops up. Make it a vape. Looks
Vince,
like
did you just say orange tip? Listen, whatever you got to say about Trump's dick, I don't want to hear about his orange tip.
you know what? I don't think any of us have ever seen his tip. And
He
I'm
can't
glad
see
we're
it.
not seeing it.
If,
He's
if,
never yeah,
if,
he's never seen his tip. Maybe when he was
if,
like
he,
40 years younger, he may have seen his tip.
if he looks down, he definitely can't see nothing but a big old gut.
You know who probably have seen his tip? What's her name? What was that? The
Not
porn?
not not his wife, not his wife Melanoma or whatever, Melania.
No, not Melania. Andrew's favorite character, Billy. Okay, that ain't bad. These ain't bad. So we got another hook in skull armor.
Oh man, so
Oh,
many.
Jesus Christ. That I mean, it looks cool, but it's like you could barely see his face. Like he's going all out like Iron Man. This is Tony Stark. Billy Cohen is trash tier and a stain on the franchise. Oh my gosh. Okay, I got it. Hold on. Stormy Daniels. Yes, thank you, Colin. Yes.
Stormy saw it.
Stormy was the one who saw it.
When Stormy saw it, she was like, "Are you in yet?"
No,
And he's like,
she was
he's
underwhelmed
like,
by the whole thing, and she had to sue him to get her money back for the entertainment that wasn't there. Uh,
yeah. Stormy Daniels was like, "Are you in yet?" And he's like, "I'm finished."
I'm finished. Here we go. We got the Croc man. That's pretty cool. Damn, he mounted those cannons on his ship to his shoulders pads. Yeah, he's like, dude, I'm ripped.
Man, this looks like some fucking shit that Indiana Jones would have found.
Yeah,
Golden
I mean, I fought that thing in Resident Evil. So did Tyler and Andrew.
attack croc.
I love this.
And look at that clearance. Look at that KB clearance sticker on there.
Yes. Now get this right. This is the Lost Boys attack raft. It looks like Huck and Finn's. You know, their boat.
We got a Huckleberry Finn movie, right? Was it a good one? I don't remember.
Yeah, we did.
Who was in it? Elijah Wood?
No,
Was
Jonathan
it
Taylor
Matthew
Thomas, I
Broderick?
think it was, wasn't it? JTT.
Man, they got
Okay, so if I ever do, P Mark said if I ever do a Resident Evil giveaway. I got to throw in the Billy figure for Andrew. And then Andrew said, I have RE0 mod I'm going to play on stream to remove Billy completely. If this is the only proper way to play. All right, let's get out of that. And then we got the Lost Boys Strike Tank. Right. Yes. They totally had this strike tank.
Oh man, Vince, no more. This is too much, dude. This is too much toy line for Hook.
Dude, I know. There should have been more of this for the Peter Pan. I mean, sorry.
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood, yes, Robin Hood. All right, that's it. We're done. We are done with Hook, all right?
Listen to me right now. No kid, no matter how much they love this movie, went in so dick deep on this line that they had like a fucking 75 fucking figures and vehicles for this shit. No kid liked this movie that much. Like, we liked it, but nobody loved it 75 figures deep liked it.
No,
God,
no. Dude,
they're acting like this shit was fucking Return of the Jedi or some shit here
now,
with these figures.
Don't get me wrong. If NECA decided to do a Robin Williams, Peter Pan, and Dustin Hoffman Hook figure, like 2-pack, I'd be down for it. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do this with this. Now,
but this is just Jesus Christ. Did they think this was gonna like be the biggest selling line of the '90s with this fucking shit? God, that's a lot of things released.
So P. Mark said no. Hold on. We get this right.
No more.
So Andrew said, I didn't realize Hook had so many toys. Yeah, it's like Nicholson going, how does he have such wonderful toys? It's like, wow, where did he get all these toys from? P. Mark said, no more Vince, LOL.
I swear this got more fucking toys than Batman Returns even got. This is fucking insane.
And then Hook, so the Hook Strike Tank versus the Turtle Van, the Party Wagon. Now that's a good question. Actually, you know what? Could Solid Snake take on the Hook Strike Tank?
This is a dirty thought for you, right? You guys think the Turtles ever turned the Party Van Party? What is it? Party Wagon or Party Van?
Party Wagon.
So did the Turtles ever turn the Party Wagon into Bang Bus? April O'Neil with April O'Neil in the back. Did they go?
It had to. No, hold on. Get it right though. It had to been April. It had to have been Irma. It had to have been what was the girlfriend of April's boss?
Throw one of the female neutrino in there.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. I think Ryan hit it on the nail on the head. They dude went nuts with this one. They did.
Dude, listen, when Turtles hit hard times, they turned that Party Wagon into Bang Bus and started filming a show. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing about this, right? The toy was called the Party Wagon. But I want to know what kid did not call it the Turtle Van. Like, I knew it as the Turtle Van.
Dude, let me ask you a question, too. Hypothetical, just a full derail here. But how the fuck, when they're shooting Bang Bros, what happens when they got to hit the brakes? This chick's flying out the fucking windshield, bro. Ass out. Like, she's flying. Somebody's crashing through the windshield, butt-ass naked, if they ever hit the brakes on Bang Bus at a red light. Like, it's game over, bro.
Dude, yeah. Oh, my gosh. I mean, could you imagine being on a freeway and all that stuff going on and being in traffic?
First of all, what caused the accident? Second of all, miss, why are you naked?
Boiling, they did call it the Turtle Van. So it's so weird that the toy was called the Party Wagon.
Well, if it was Bang Bus, it was the Shaggin' Wagon.
The Shaggin' Wagon. Splinter's like, I'm going to take this vehicle out for a spin.
Dude, you know they must have had at least one car accident in Bang Bus, and there's like a naked chick on the street and trying to explain herself. Ma'am, why are you butt-ass naked? And what caused this accident? We were fucking in the back.
Oh man. Let me see. P Mark said the Tie Lord loves Irma. LOL. Andrew said, "Don't soil my childhood with your naughty turtle talk." uh, let me see. Yeah, and Boiling said, "Didn't they call? Didn't the show call it the Turtle Van?" And it did. And then it's Andrew said, "I'm 40 and I'm still calling it the Turtle Van." Yes, exactly. The party wagon doesn't sound too similar to Bang Bus. You're not wrong. I'm like, because it's like we have the turtle blimp. The toy was called the turtle blimp.
Dude, somewhere out there, a porn site named Party Wagon that's ripping off Bang Bus got a cease and desist from fucking Playmates. From Playmates that they can't use that name. You guys can't use this Party Wagon name for your porn site.
Oh my god, that's hilarious, dude. Man, we've complete and true dad level fashion, we have completely derailed this episode.
No, when you got me on as co-host, we're always gonna derail.
We're always gonna derail, right?
I'm always looking for a dirty joke to slip in there.
So I don't know why Tonka, of all the toy manufacturers out there at the time, got the rights to do Willow. Now, keep in mind, the likenesses on these are pretty good. The detail's really good, but the problem is they're super small. These would be great if you're playing D&D D&D with miniatures. And you want to have characters that represented whatever you were playing. So we got Eric here, which we remember him from his iconic sword.
So yeah, we have to say that's the bummer is that they're little statues instead of if we wanted figures for this line. That's the bummer.
Andrew goes like, okay, back to right, exactly. No, you're right. But they're detailed. They look really cool. But it does suck. I mean, it's like you call these toys, but it's like army men.
They're very Golden Axe.
Yes. Yeah. And you gotta love, dude. I remember loving the card art on these. Like this really. I can
never think of Golden Axe without the loud shrieking whenever the characters die. It's just the most horrendous, like chalk on the board screaming in Golden Axe. But yeah, this is very advanced Dungeons and Dragons Golden Axe, these figures. The magic lies within.
Well, think about the fact that we got that Willow arcade game, man. That was really good. We got the Death Dogs. Let me see. So let me look at the... So Andrew said, okay, back to Hook toys.
Yeah, only 100 more to get through.
Yeah, only 100 more. And then P Mark said, wouldn't be a Ride Dog stream without classic Ryan.
It wouldn't.
And then Andrew didn't know Willow had toys either. I remember the amazing arcade game to go along with the movie. Yep. And then even the NES game was great. Action RPG.
What's an RPG, Vince? You're gonna have to tell me about that sometime.
Role playing game is the acronym. Oh. Yeah.
I'm about to try one of those one day.
Yes.
I've heard good things.
You heard good things? Hey, look, dude, I spent years trying to get some of my friends to play RPGs. Andrew. And like now Andrew's starting to experience them and he loves them. But back in the day,
I ain't gonna play that I still hate from my childhood. Hide Lied.
No.
Trash.
Screw that game, man. That game is garbage.
Fuck Hide Lied.
We got General Kale or Keel. He looks like a monkey. That doesn't do it any justice to the face here. Yeah, actually, no, he looks
Looking
like a
like
bear.
looking like a man.
Looking like a man. Ah, Willow, I remember destroying the Betamax immediately after I got it got fixed because I wanted to watch the movie and killed it until because I rewound and start to finish. Dude, I watched that movie a lot. I did that to a lot of my dad's like recorded tapes. Boiling. Played the NS game back in the day. It's pretty good. Says boiling. Pocket propelled grenades. I have at Retro Ryan tried a bit action art. Yeah, he needs to try. Yes, I've had Ryan try some a bit of action RPG, which is a good way to start. There's some good
No,
games out there.
you know what I have played and I have beat. You know, I told you, Fantasy Star 4. So I have played one of the classic of all time, Fantasy Star 4.
Yeah, and Fantasy Star 4 is good. Um, I think isn't 3 the one that everybody hates?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, yeah. I played Pokemon Yellow as my first RPG from start to finish. Yep, that was during the whole Pokemon craze, man. For me, you, and a bunch of our friends in high school. Andrew. JR, you ever played Golden Ass?
Golden so far.
That was JR. Uh, the one that got killed is the Betamax player, not the tape. Oh yeah, dude, I killed my dad's Betamax. I killed his Betamax and I killed his VHS player like when I was younger. I put mashed potatoes in one and I disassembled the other.
Nice job, Vince.
Yeah, yeah. So I didn't know it had a separate rewinder for that. Yeah, dude, it's crazy that we almost went to Betamax for the format. If it wasn't for the porn industry, unfortunately, or fortunately, we ended up with VHS. I started Vagrant Story, but never finished it. I also started Kadelka. Kadelka's good, man. It's a good horror RPG. 3 RPGs in my whole life. Fantasy Star 4 is amazing. Finished it like 6 times. I thought RPG standard for really, really, really pudgy girls. I'm glad I'm not the only one who caused problems like that as a kid. Right? See? Exactly. That's why we get along so well, Boiling. Bad joke was trying to think of something else. If that's what RPG stands for, send them my way.
You want him to send them on your way and bang bus?
Yeah, in the party wagon. We got Hi Aldwin.
Hi, Edwin.
Yeah, yeah. Hi Edwin. Yeah. See, like that's his pipe right there, right? That's not really anything here. That's just flames. And then that pouch there, he puts his weed in there.
You ain't wrong.
I'll shut up now. No, no, P-Work, it's all good. It's all good, brother. It's all good. We're just having fun, man. It's Friday night. We're talking about toys and goofing around. Nothing more fun than that. So we got Mad Mardigan here, Val Kilmer. So the way he's looking at me side eye, is this when he gets the magic dust in his face and he falls for Sorsha?
Maybe.
Or is he holding a guy in his hand that's invisible and he's about to stab him in the chest?
Good question.
Willow is my favorite, Shode said. Dude,
Yeah, Willow's
it's a great movie. It's a great movie. Nakmar, Lieutenant. Evil troop. Nakmar. Think of the Lochnar from Heavy Metal.
I wonder if anybody cut the planks off these little statues, found a way to like put them on other something else, you know?
Something else. Yeah, because that was the other thing too. Like they had this like weird ball on the bottom of the feet that helped them lock into the platform. Let me see. Never seen the toys. Oh Lord, they did him dirtier than the cancer. Oh my gosh. Colin. Does it come with weed in the pouch? No, yeah, you're right with Mad Mardigan, dude. That side eye for him is something else. Then we got another Nakmar warrior. He's got the big head with a tiny little face. Just watched the original classic movie. I don't what I don't know what they were thinking with this new one. Okay. If they can't respect the original source material, just so, dude, like George Lucas and another writer wrote, I think, 3 books that continued the story from Willow, and it was really cool. And then, because that was officially canon for years. But when they did this one, the newest series, they didn't know what they were doing. It seems like half the time when they do these things, they have nothing planned out for the direction they want to go, and then it was awful. And it was like when you made Willow the main character, a side character in his story, like he's the title character. It's awful there, but it was just poor writing in general. Me gosh was my ARM password. What a peck. Bombastic side eye.
They call me Mr. Bombastic.
Then we've got Queen Bellamorda. You're all pigs. That scene messed with me a lot as a kid. You know, there's some similarities, like the way she looks here to Sark from Tron. Maybe it's just her headdress. Maybe it's the way her face is.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline.
Maybe it's Maybelline. AOL Instant Messenger. Oh, so there was source material, but they didn't utilize it. Yes, exactly, Boiling. Classic Disney fashion. There is books that you can pull from to make the series, but they decided not to. Plus, they waited way too long to do a sequel, just like Star Wars. They waited too long to do a sequel trilogy, even though there was a classic trilogy, the Thrawn trilogy, by Timothy Zahn, that they could have adapted into the sequel trilogy. But no. We have to do something new, but then we got to theme it with retro things. Like, we can't have a new villain with new troops. No. We have to have the Empire, but they're not the Empire, with stormtroopers that are just modern stormtroopers. So it's like we never left. Man, okay, I can't do this. I'm going into
No, Star Wars
I can't.
derail.
Yeah, Star Wars derail. Man, that was close. That was close.
Don't you dare.
Don't you dare. We'll be here for 6 hours, guys, on a Star Wars rant. Let's see. Colin said, now that looks like him in Time Bandits. Yep, I can see that. Yes. Don't get that wand or ran out of MP on the NES game. Then you can't bear... You can't beat her. Sorry, man, I can't read that wrong. Need to play the NES game. Looks like a quality game, dude. It'd be so like what I would love to do, guys, is I'd love to do a community playthrough of. Did I summon Mazin? So, dude, yeah, I'm about to summon Mazin because Mazin loves my Star Wars rants. Maybe he's here in secret. Maybe he took his shirt off and he's invisible now. But I would love to do a community playthrough of Crystallis. But I would love to also do a community playthrough of Willow. So those are both two games I've never finished. Actually, I've never played. So I'd love to do that with everybody at some point. It'd be cool. It'd be awesome. Let's see, me and Ryan have the same brain. I keep thinking the same thing he says. LOL. Well, it's just because you know Ryan. Like I know Ryan. I know what's going to come out of his mouth. And it's always fun. It's always good. Shode says Vince is about to summon Mazin. P Mark, no Vince, no Star Wars, no. Boiling blood. Gotta have that modern take that Disney loves to do. All right, we got a rebel troop. Poor generic guy that dies. He's so generic that he has no face sculpt. He's got the indentions of eyes that would be there maybe, and a probably a mouth. Crystallis is an action RPG, really good too.
Looks like something out of 300.
It does. He does look like a Roman soldier. A centurion. Hey, look, we got that hot redhead from the movie, Sorsha. That became Val Kilmer's wife for a period of time. Jane Whaley. She's got that serrated blood for... Sorry, hold on, I gotta say that right. So as Lit said earlier, rib for someone's pleasure. This is serrated for somebody else's in pleasure. No, demise. I played through Crystallis last year's, but I'd be down to do a community playthrough. Yeah, true. I know you guys too well by now. Is that the EA logo on the shield? Hold on, I gotta go back. Okay, I gotta go back. I mean, kind of looks like it. Kind of looks like I could see it. Yeah, the A and an E. Hey, we got the troll, man. What's your thoughts, Ryan?
Let me see what I think.
Let me see.
I'm still on a delay.
Serrated for her displeasure. Dismemberment.
Looks like a baby Sasquatch.
Yeah, it does. And it's balding.
I'm surprised they never tried that as a toy, a baby Sasquatch. With all the popularity of Harry and the Hendersons, and
I mean, we could have gotten a baby or child Sasquatch if they would have done like figures from the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Or it's just Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Showed. Ouch.
Ouch, Elliot.
It's E.T. It's Willow Offgood with baby Alora Dannon.
Shut up, penis breath. Elliot, don't say that.
Meagle.
Is that the most odd dialogue in any Spielberg script is shut up, penis breath in E.T.? That's got to be one of the oddest script dialogues is shut up, penis breath.
I mean, was that a thing in the 80s to say that? Like early 80s?
I never heard it. I never heard it anywhere but E.T.
Yeah.
Which is why I find it odd dialogue.
It's kind of like isn't it Dick Nose in from Teen Wolf? That's another one that's kind of like just an odd Smeagol Squatch. Smeagol Squatch. Smeagol. We got Jacob. What's up, brother? How you doing? He hit you with that penis breath. You just gonna take that? All right, this Willow figure's pretty good. We had this. I'd love to actually get this probably carded again. I have no clue how much these cost though. Hey, you get a Willow figure, guys. Not the Willow Offgood, but Willow from Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Who does who could we joke that Willow looks like here? Let me take this in. Pause it on his face for a second.
Oh yeah, I got it up right now. Well, let me see. I'll read chat. I never heard of it or used it. I've never heard of penis breasts besides the movie. That kind of line is not going to fly by nowadays, right? Exactly. Looks like a Miss Piggy muffin.
Willow kind of looks like a baby Meatloaf, the singer.
I will do anything for love,
but I won't do that.
The funny thing is, we both thought of that song, but then, there's the song from Rocky Horror Picture Show that he sings.
Who else does he kind of look like there? Let's think about this. Who else does he kind of look like?
Showed wants to see a Migosh. Dude, unfortunately, they didn't do any of those other figures.
But I won't do that.
Dude, he looks like somebody, but I can't think of.
I can't think of it either.
I should do my phone up to the screen and have the AI tell me what it looks like. Looks like Andre the Giant to me, but wearing a wig. I am the dreaded Pirate Roberts. Jacob the Dabbler. What is up, brother? From JR. Huh?
I don't see Jake. Oh,
dude,
yeah, I do.
I know what it is. Oh my gosh, I just saw it. He looks like William Shatner, Michael Myers mask.
Oh shit, you're right, he does.
He looks like Michael Myers. Oh my gosh, he looks like a midget trans of S.
Dude, if his face is white makeup with the white makeup,
yeah,
it's Shatner Michael Myers mask.
Dude, that's what it is. And what it makes it look like that is because his eyes are so deep setted in that it looks like he's behind a mask.
Dude, I knew it was something. We couldn't put it until now. It's definitely that.
Dude.
He was the boogeyman.
Yes. But could you okay, all right, hold on. Let me do this. So you guys know that we're getting a new Toxic Avengers movie with Peter Dinklage playing Toxie. Could you imagine? Warwick Davis.
Most porn star name I've ever heard. Peter Dinklage. Dinklage is so fucking scrotum sounding.
I mean, if he's gonna play
scrotum sounding than Dinklage.
If he's gonna be playing Toxie, why can't I get a Halloween with him playing Michael Myers? Could you imagine how hilarious that would be?
You gotta scroll back to when Showed said Schmeagol. Jacob had a comment there. I had to scroll back for a second too to see where he was.
Is this happening right now?
This happened an hour ago, and
oh, can you send that to me?
I think Ryan would love it.
Holy crap! There was a box truck that had been transformed. The back of the box truck had plexiglass or something, or some kind of or glass framed, and it was going down 45 with girls twerking. My wife's dying over here, and she just showed it to me.
Oh my god!
Girls were twerking.
It was right by. Oh my god! Hold on. You need to. Oh my gosh! I don't know if I can somehow show this to everyone. Hold on. Send that to me.
I'm trying without
do share because we got to show this. I don't care. We'll do this with no audio.
Oh, there is no audio on it, I don't think, because they're trying.
We're gonna find out here in a second.
I did it put them up. Wait, is it my phone?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh man, hold on a second. Oh my gosh. We got to. Okay, guys, we're derailing the show to give you some live coverage. Spotted by Hood News, peep on 59 near Little York. This is really close to my house. I'm not giving you anything to dox me or anything like that, but like, let me find a way to frame this so you guys can see this. Hold on a second. Let me because you gotta see it. I'm gonna change the camera so that way it's here so I can frame it right.
She's really getting down there.
Oh my gosh. How do I do this? I gotta figure out.
I don't know, but it's so fucking funny. I couldn't stop.
Hold on. Let me disable this.
And I just turned my Facebook on to see.
Ryan, you're gonna laugh, dude. This is
God.
worthy.
This is from us to him.
Of the show. This is worthy of this show of tonight for some reason. Let me see if I can get this.
Quit laughing now. I'm so sorry.
Get this.
She's really working it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Edward, because he saw it, he goes, "Mom, what is all that? They're just dancing."
Let me make sure nothing's gonna show.
Oh no, there's nothing showing.
No, I know, but I gotta make sure that like nothing shows that's gonna get me in trouble here. All right. So here, guys, let me show you this.
I still can't.
You got to see this. All right. So, let me try to make this where it's gonna zoom in so you can see it. You can already, Ryan. Can you see it right now? Can you see what is on the screen?
I can't believe somebody has a truck that's doing all that and they're drinking and having a grand time.
Guys in chat, can you see what's on the screen right now?
Let me look on your
I'm
Facebook.
seeing. Okay. It's hard because it's like vertical.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me see if I could get it to zoom in just a little bit more.
Oh, let me see.
Hold
Lower
on.
it down. Oh God, it is showing on your screen.
It is showing on my screen, but I got to try to get this where it's going to be like big enough so people can see it. Hold on. All right. This was on 45. So just watch.
Are you gonna play it?
I'm playing it right now.
Oh.
This is on the freeway. Oh my God. I don't know if they can see it yet, but it's there. Ryan, just wait till it shows, man. Oh my God, I cannot believe this.
If the video's going, they zoom in quite well.
I want to see what the chat is saying. Colin found it.
Is that like it's like plexiglass so they can't fall out?
Yeah, it's plexiglass. So, is this the party wagon? I'm sorry, but this is hilarious. Oh my gosh, hold on. I gotta see what...
You know what song is playing? This is the song that's playing in there. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of bumping grind.
Oh my God, hold on, I gotta see what everybody says. Hold on. I can't see Jacob. Dinklage sounds like a dingleberry to me. Colin, ha. Party wagons.
Colin's like
Summon.
good old Grizzly.
Oh jeez, I found it. Good old Grizzly. It's clean. Glizzy, yes. Sidebar, I know her mom. That's awesome.
That's very funny. Oh my God.
Her real live party. Oh Jesus. A truck full of women shaking their thing.
This is the song. Event. This is the song that's playing.
I'm so sorry.
Doing it
and doing it well.
Yeah.
This video is amazing. Porn star MFJ. So all the cars behind it can see everything. Wouldn't that cause? Okay, I gotta push that off. All right, we're done with that. Okay. I had to do that. So hey guys, only on like between that little podcast and Retro Ryan are you gonna get these moments where we're gonna
when we mentioned Bang Bus and then there is a bang.
There's literally a bang bus. Oh jeez.
Back to Willow toys.
Yeah, back to Will. I don't know if we can top this, man. Top that moment.
I'm so sorry.
So we're almost done. So we got the
Came for the Willow toys, stayed for the twerking.
yeah, stay for the twerking. Hey, if that doesn't earn a subscription from you guys that are watching silently, you know, I don't know what will. My wife is still laughing over here.
I can't.
I thought like something was really happening in your house.
Dude, I know. She came over with the phone. I thought she was like, I thought you were crying or something.
No, I was fucking dying.
Oh my gosh.
But it was just twerking.
It was just twerking.
I had to stop my books so I could come show you.
Dude, only in Houston,
Only in
man.
Houston do we do
Only
this
in
shit.
Houston. Oh my gosh. Drop it like it's fire. All right, anyway.
Girls, since your dad level podcast, Vince, those girls' fathers would be so proud.
Oh
see
yes.
'em.
I'm pretty sure they would be ecstatic. They're gonna get bumper stickers that say "My girl was twerking on 45."
They're like some dad out there is like, is that Shaniqua in there?
Oh man.
You're grounded, young lady.
The funny thing is like I think my chat died.
Chat with that.
Hey guys, if you guys are still there in the stream, pop say something.
Well, Vince, was that your moment of zen?
That was my moment is in, right? All right, so we got a 3-pack here of the Evil Collector set. I actually kind of remember these. Yeah, dude, I don't know if I can live that down. That's hilarious.
I didn't ever think you'd be showing.
There's no good sign. Did it really stop? I left it up there for a while. I mean, hey, Jay, do you approve of what was going on the highway near me? He put a Chucky. Oh my gosh, that's great. All right, that bus deserves this.
That'll be all fun and games till the fucking state trooper pulls them down.
Oh my
Pulls 'em-
gosh, yeah, dude.
That's definitely getting pulled. Any state trooper or cop is gonna pull them over, maybe just to see the dancing closer, but they're getting pulled over.
Dude, it'd be hilarious if that was actually just a projection. Like it was already recorded, and then they had TV screens on the outside. That
Imagine the cop on the loudspeaker though. Pull over! Stop twerking! You have the right to stop twerking. Remain silent.
Did you see what Boiling said? I think we're good. Maybe YouTube's AI content police are under maintenance right now. Oh my gosh.
They're definitely under maintenance when I'm playing my Moments of Zen.
Moments of Zen?
I've only been doing those for 5 years now, and they haven't given me any problem.
We didn't show anything. I mean, honestly.
Dude, my Moments of Zen show way more than those girls in their shorts.
Yes.
Those girls were dressed like, I've never seen girls twerking dressed for church like that. Like they weren't even showing anything.
Pull over, you ass. Pull over your ass. Oh man, dude, like I don't even want to have to explain that to my kid, right? Like, let alone like, could you imagine you're just driving with your family and you got your kids in the back and you see that and you're like, oh my, what are we gonna do? Like, I don't even want that conversation with my child.
It's like the Artie Lang scene from Dirty Work, where he's mooning, he's mooning everybody, and Norm Macdonald stops the car and leaves him there.
Yep.
Dude, that's definitely the best scene in the movie. It's fucking so hilarious. And then the scene where Don Rickles is just roasting all of them in the movie theater is just amazing.
Not close enough to see any detail. See in detail. No, that's true. All right, so we got the dragon here, dude. This was really cool to getting to see a dragon and Willow like on big screen.
This is a very phallic dragon, Vince, and I can't even skate around this. This is a very phallic dragon right here. That is very dong looking,
Is it
and
is
I'm
it
not going to go there.
is it the soft material on the head?
Vince, this dragon was used inappropriately by some moms back in the day. You know it was.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Vince, this is also what's known as a double ender. I'm just saying.
You know, this is
The
we
double
are
ender.
unfortunately we are ending this show after 2 episodes. So, oh man, I'm gonna miss these.
We're gonna miss these jokes.
Yeah.
These jokes write themselves, though. I mean, when you see a dragon that looks like this, could they get any more phallic with this? It looks like it's fucking ribs for her pleasure on the end.
Yeah, tell your son to close his eyes for now. Yeah, it's like, yeah, how many of our parents is you're in a movie and there's like that scene it's inappropriate, but like they're like cover your eyes, so the mom goes like this and put your hold on. I'm doing this and they can't see it, so hold on. Let's change the camera angle here. So like, you're like this, or they, the mom's like they cover your face like this, and you're like, Mom. Hey, we got a castle catapult.
Can you imagine like some like redneck dad going in there in the toy store? Y'all got any more of those Willow double headers?
Double headers.
I'm looking for that for my wife. I mean my
Just
son.
keep it going. JR wants me to keep. Hey JR, you know what? I'll send the video to you. I gotta watch some movies again soon. It's been a
I'm
minute.
looking for those Willow double headers, man. Y'all got any more of those? Sir, what do you need it for? For my kids. I mean my wife.
I mean my
wife. I mean my
We got a chase chariot. Oh my god, that's blurry. Oh jeez, I'm sorry guys. Oh, making it worse. Whew. Whew. At that point, a toy for kids or it's a toy for adults. Man.
Or is it both? Listen,
hey.
you wash it off, then it's a kid's toy. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the only mom I can think of that would have been like that would have been friggin' Cartman's mom from South Park. I'm talking about the toy show, LOL.
Cheese it poofs.
Man. I'm not gonna finish the sentence. We got the Machmar Mongrel.
Man, how many more we got left to go?
Dude, we're almost done. We're really almost done. Like,
yeah, I gotta get around in.
I mean, here we'll do. We got Willow exclusive for forever. I'm just gonna pull it up. I guess this is a mail away.
And
then.
I mean, there wasn't the mail away, the double-headed dragon?
No, not the double-headed dragon. We got Eric on his horse. We got the evil bad guy on his horse.
We're not going to say what Willow did with that stick, where he put it, you know?
Hey, he's a wizard. Mad Mard again.
It's got that corkscrew sex toy.
Blackroot. It'll put her in her chest. She doesn't need any hair. Anyway.
So that's badass right there.
Yeah, the Mad Mardigan, dude, that's awesome.
Very Skeletor-esque.
Oh yeah, the one dude. Yes, the general. Nah, that sucks. There's no.
Some like little sister like broke him off just to have a horse to play with, you know. Broke him off there. And like put like Barbie on it.
Barbie on it. You know. All right, so let's that's it. We're gonna let's give our final thoughts. Let me change the camera angle. We had some laughs. We had some fun.
We saw some butts.
Oh, yeah, we did. We saw some twerking. You know, the funny thing. Okay, hold on. What we saw was something we joked about earlier with the party wagon. So we saw the real party wagon
That was great timing.
driving down the highway.
I think this is what happened, Vince. It heard everything I said that was dirty. The algorithm made it show up on Anna's phone.
Dude, no,
Period.
no. What it is like, you know how there's those moments where you're talking about something and then your phone hears you and it shows up on Facebook or something else.
Definitely.
So we literally had a real world practical application of this happen. We were joking about something and it happened in real life. So like, are we living in a simulation? Is it the Matrix? I don't know. But can we hack the Matrix? Can I become rich? Can you become rich?
Never. And anytime we're ever talking about like what toy needs to be released in voice chat, then what happens, Vince? 1 month later, it comes out. Remember that every time?
Right.
The
Right.
fucking McNugget Buddies, the glow in the dark Ghostbusters. Every time I'm like, why isn't this out? The new Donkey Kong. That's all we've been saying.
Okay, so here's my thing. I'm going to say this into the ether. All right, I want a re-release of the Metroplex that came out years ago, or I want you to do a HasLab Metroplex, Hasbro.
You know, I have the G1 Metroplex.
You know our devices are listening. Yeah, you showed me, which is an awesome figure, man. Same thing with the Ford Max.
Wait, wrapping up. Don't forget to enter the giveaway.
Yeah, guys. So remember, all the details are on my community tab. Like if you want to look at the post, it gives you all the details of how you can enter into the contest and what you got to do. On episode 40, we'll be doing the raffle, and we'll be giving away 3 great prizes.
The statistics are in your favor. Think about it. How many times you see like somebody's doing a giveaway and you're like, that's awesome, but only one person's going to win. I'm probably not going to win. I don't even want to bother, right? No, we got 3 people are going to win.
Yep.
Isn't that a good chance?
Mm-hmm.
And probably, you know, we're not going to have tons and tons of entries. So you got a good chance to win. 3 people are walking away with great prizes here. You know, so.
Well, and on top of that, like right now, no one has entered yet. It's still early in the contest. So get your videos submitted to me, folks, and you'll have your entry. And you know, if only one person happens to enter into the contest, you know, they'll win all 3 prizes.
And if you work in the video, you get an instant consolation prize. No, I'm kidding.
No. I mean,
we don't. We don't want to see that.
No, I don't want to see that. Just tell me about what your favorite toy is, you know, and do you still have it? Memories behind it.
You know, win the double ender Willow toy, the Willow Dragon. Is that a 4th prize?
I don't know if I can get that thing. I think that one's actually expensive.
Of course, it's expensive.
Yeah, Shode said it's proving they are listening and recording everyone. Exactly. Yeah. They are. So it's like, why worry about it? Like I have people that I know that I worked with at my old job that would sit there and put tape on their cameras on their laptops, and it's like a lot of times they had sliders, right, that would cover up the camera.
Yeah.
But they put stickers on it. And it's like, why are you doing this? And first off, like, everything is recording you. Why are you worried about anything? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, man, like overall, I think the Willow toys are kind of the cooler ones out of the 2, just because of the fact that you got a little bit more variety, and the detail was really good and a little bit more consistent than both Hook and Robin Hood. But it was still cool to kind of go through these things and just reminisce of things that I had as a kid. I didn't have a lot of the Hook. I didn't have any of the Hook figures. I had Robin Hood figures and I had Willow figures, but we ended up using them for D&D miniatures as far as the Willow stuff. They can listen all they want. It doesn't mean they can make money off me. That is 100% true, Boiling. That is 100% true.
So next week we're doing what?
We are going to be doing the Hasbro WWF, and I did say F, not WWE, the WWF wrestling figures. This
Yeah,
is
from the best ones.
Yep, this is the one that Ryan wanted. I didn't have any of these figures, but like I had my friends did, and we did play with them, and they were awesome.
And we know a lot of wrestling fans out there that
Yep.
we're friends with. So yeah,
So, but yeah, be there, guys, next week. That's your next chance to partake in the possible part of the giveaway. But mainly, guys, what you need to do is, you mainly need to submit a video, right? You need to submit a video to me for your entry into the giveaway. Hell yeah,
yeah.
WWF, World Wrestling Federation, not worldwide. Was it? Was it the World Wildlife or Wildlife whatever Foundation?
Well, they had to change it. Yeah.
Y'all
All right,
mean
guys.
wrestling? Cheers, y'all.
Until next time.
Yeah, peace out, guys. Have a great one. Is Tib still streaming?
Yeah, let's rate him.
Yeah, let's go. We're gonna raid Tib, guys. Don't jump out just yet. Let me go find him.
Call it a toy showcase. Vince and Ryan raid. Toy showcase. Vince and Ryan raid.
Where is our brother Tiburon? Yep, they're playing Resident Evil. Him and Stark. Let me get that link, guys, and we'll share it in the chat so everybody can go over there and say the toy showcase raid of. I'm sorry, no, it's the Ryan and DLP raids again.
Yeah, toy showcase Vince and Ryan raid, if you want to say.
Yeah. Cheers, everyone. Let's see. Have a great night. Have a great weekend, everybody. Peace. Yeah, I've been lurking on both sides. Great stream as always. Thanks, guys. Y'all have a wonderful weekend. We'll see y'all in Discord or in somebody else's stream. But peace out, guys. Yeah, there you go. It is the Torque raid. Yeah. We could do the Vincent Ryan Torque raid. You guys do have fun with it. Just have fun with it. All right. Until next one. Peace out, guys.